longer. I should do more like an almond shape with them instead of the square. What do you think?
If it's not enough for almonds, we can do a little bit narrow, but it's still like not that long as on the picture.
Yeah.
So whatever you.
Okay. Let me think about it.
Sure, yeah. about the shape?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do like a more tapered.
Skirt, like more like narrow, right?
Narrow,
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
more narrow. But still rounded.
Mhm. And the same like on some like pinkish.
Mm-hmm. Exactly like that one in the photo. I love that color.
Okay, okay. busy right now.
Yeah, very. It's gonna be a busy next few months.
Ooh. What's your mom?
She's good. Well, right now she's feeling under the weather. She has a sinus infection, so she's resting. But she did a barbecue for Memorial Day, Monday. That was really nice. Really, lots of good food.
What did you do? Like just barbecue and Memorial Day?
Yeah, so she made ribs,
Uh-huh.
chicken, barbecue chicken, potato salad. What else did she
Oh my
make?
god.
Kebabs.
Uh-huh.
And then my brother and his friends came over, and then they grilled hamburgers and hot dogs.
Uh-huh.
Everything was delicious. Yes, it was a great day.
Right now, what get a lunch?
I know, hungry, right?
Yeah, it sounds so yummy.
Did you do anything for the weekend, the holiday?
We just had to we not probably celebrate it as it here, but yeah, we just had a dinner, just regular probably.
Nice. Where did you go
Nothing
to dinner?
special. Some restaurant near our house. Nothing special, just regular.
Now remind me, are you in Queens?
No, Staten Island.
Staten Island, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like small family
Mhm.
restaurant.
There's a lot of Italian restaurants out there. Lots of Italians out there.
Yes. I feel there's a lot of Albanians and Italians.
Okay. And do you have kids?
No.
No.
No dog.
Who's your family? Who are you here with?
Like my parents.
Your parents?
Yeah.
That's good.
Like I'm 21.
Oh, you're young.
Yes.
You're very young.
Yeah. Do you have a kids or
No, not yet. I'm 28.
funny? But it's still you're still earning your experience.
And I just moved back home with my parents as well. So. New York is expensive. It's good to live with your family.
That's why I'm still living.
Yes, of course. Because either way, you're going to have to live with other people. So might as well live with the people you know.
Yeah.
If you have a good relationship.
Yeah. Still, I don't want to live with anyone, so with parents is better option
Than
just
strangers.
strangers from
And
especially
save.
here.
Especially here. Yeah, it's good. You can save money and, maybe in a few years you can get your own place.
I hope so, because I remember when I just watched see apartments, so I can live separately. Probably 4 years ago, it was 2,000, 3,000 per apartment. Right now it's 5 instead.
I know, it's
Every
insane.
time that I try to save money for living separately, the price is
Goes
just
up.
going up. Yeah. So, hope so.
And it doesn't feel worth it to rent, because it's so expensive to rent too. You might as well you lease something so that you can own it eventually.
3 years or one. No, it's still
Okay.
the base here. Yeah. and he will just throw away money for someone.
Mm-hmm.
Do you plan to stay here in New York in the future?
I do. I've always wanted to live in New York.
Mm-hmm.
I'm from here. I went away for college, but ever since I was a kid, I always wanted to return and live here as an adult.
Mm-hmm.
But I would love to have multiple homes, like a home here, a home on the other side of the country, maybe in California, a home abroad. I like to travel, so it's a goal of mine. All these places are so expensive.
Absolutely. I don't know, like, you should work 60 hours per week.
And even then, you wouldn't really be able to afford it. Most people are priced out. It's crazy.
I don't know how people like earn a big money legally.
Mm-hmm.
If I will do something not, the
Mm-hmm.
God will show me as example,
Mm-hmm.
or someone, don't do this. So I don't know.
Yeah, it seems everyone has some type of side hustle. And that's why
Where is he find it?
I know. I mean, I think that everyone is also utilizing, like, they're trying to make the best use of social media because there's a lot of money in advertising and promotions and like being a brand ambassador and whatnot. So, I mean, everything else, like, even if you are a doctor or a lawyer, like,
They're making a lot.
they make a lot of money, but somehow they're still struggling.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's crazy. But not everyone can do that, right? So for the normal people, you have to find another way to make money, because if you just work a normal job, you will not be able to survive here in New York, even though you're working.
Yeah. Yeah. And I had it like when I lived in Russia, I had a dream like living in New York since it was something like unachievable for me because I'm from like really small town. And when I get here, I was like, okay, good, it's nice, but like I wanna live, not survive.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm.
Do you think you'll move out of state, move somewhere else, or stay in the city?
No. Like for the future 5 years, I will be still here because I have a rent here. But I'm not sure about like other years.
Rent for your home with your parents, or
No,
renting a
rent for
studio?
this.
Oh, it's 5 years?
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's a long time.
Yeah, because it was like a good deal, so I have to take it. And I try to do like social media, YouTube channel, like TikTok, but still. I don't have monetization yet, I just try to.
Keep going. You have to be consistent with those kinds of things.
I know, yeah. They love when you post it like really open. Just one on fire. I have a friends in Texas.
Mhm.
I know it's like not a good state for living, but all like other 50 states, not expensive like in Europe. So
Mhm.
she is like popular on TikTok,
Mhm.
and she's earning like 5,000 per month,
Wow.
and she's feel like so luxurious there because their rent for two
Love that.
bedroom
How
is
much?
1,006.
For 2 bedroom?
Yes, two bedroom
Wow.
with a pool. It's dog friendly building. It's so nice there. They're so clean.
Mhm.
She can walk like. She took a video when she. Ah, you can put all five.
Okay.
She took one video where she like just put the white socks
Mhm.
and go like barefoot just with socks on the street, and it was so clean.
Wow.
Here, you
Never.
will never get this result. And I was like, okay, if you would be a TikTok star here, and you would get like 5,000, but here 5,000 is nothing,
Mhm.
and there you can live like your best life.
Mhm. Very true.
Yeah.
It's just not New York. So you gotta. It's the sacrifice, right?
Mm-hmm.
What kind of lifestyle do you want to have? She sounds like she's having a great lifestyle, a great home.
Yeah, but they're like in the Texas.
Right.
So I don't know. I feel sometimes I just feel so exhausted.
Mhm.
All this like work.
Mhm.
We'll see. Yep, but just one. How was your trip to Washington?
Beautiful. Beautiful. Gorgeous.
Did you hike on it?
Yeah, I did a little hiking. Big trees. Saw the trees I wanted to see. The redwoods. Waterfall. So I think it was a 60-foot
Ooh,
waterfall.
huge one.
Mm-hmm. I don't know what it is in meters, but it's pretty big.
Oh, like 6 foot is. Okay, I'm gonna just calculate in my head.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I still use my like metric system.
So does the rest of the world.
I still have to like translate all
Mm-hmm.
like foreign eats, everything.
Yeah, it was nice. I still have yet to go to California. I really want to visit California, San Francisco in particular.
Nice. Yeah, I've been in San Francisco years
Yes.
ago. Yeah,
How was it?
it was really nice.
Yeah.
Some of the area was really scary, but
Oh, okay.
other, yeah,
Yeah.
it's so like remember me of my city of birth in Russia because it has the same like ocean breeze.
Mhm.
Because here they don't have like Atlantic Ocean. I feel it's like a little bit
Different than the
different.
Pacific.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pacific, so yeah. There's some more seagulls.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny, like sea lion, probably. And, like the animals,
Mm-hmm.
chunky and brown.
Yeah, sea lions or
Yeah.
Seals. Seals
Yeah.
are smaller ones.
Someone from this. So yeah, they're so funny. They're
Mm.
so stinky, but yeah, you can do all
Okay.
five. Yeah.
Yeah, it was cool seeing like palm trees too, like just different kinds of plants there. Definitely want to do more travel this year.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You should travel. Just
I'm
like-
going actually to Puerto Rico next week.
Whoa.
Yeah, I don't know why I forgot to mention that, but
That's
that'll be my first time there. Very exciting. Just 3 days, but
But still.
mm-hmm.
You going with your boyfriend?
A guy friend, but not
Okay.
boyfriend.
Okay. Do you have like plans just get them or?
Yeah, I'll probably visit some of the historic places. Lots of the beach. Lots of the beach. That's necessary.
Over? It's not burning the lamp?
No.
That's good. Do you have any other plans for today?
I'm seeing the friend that I'm going to Puerto Rico with tonight. And then this weekend I'm going out Friday. I don't know if I'm doing anything else Saturday, Sunday. It's always up in the air. I did a lot last weekend.
You
It
said
was
you
nice, it
would,
was fun.
you will be very busy. You would like, is it like some projects coming up?
Yeah.
or-
Yeah, just a lot of trainings that we do. So I'm like working on scheduling trainings, and then we also like mail materials, educational materials, and like swag. So you know, like cups and pedometers and like all this type of stuff to our partners. So I'm just in the midst of arranging all of that.
Okay.
It's not too bad, but
Okay. But still.
it's still
Stay
work.
calm.
It is still work. And on top of that, this conversation, you know, not reminds me, but it's relevant. I'm also thinking of trying to do something on social media on the side
Oh, that's
to
good.
develop, you know,
For your work or just your personal?
my personal.
Okay.
But I'll use, you know, money from work to fund those projects. It would be great to have something where I can make independent money from, you know.
Wow, that is so good.
So I really need to sit down and really plan
Just plan, yeah, and
Yeah.
post and.
and post and just go through it now. Because, you know, I've done it before, like little posts, but I could never stay consistent.
I know.
But the reason for that was I was also like looking for a full-time job. So it is kind of like my, you know, my focus wasn't all the way there because I still needed money.
Yeah,
And it's hard to do social media if you don't have money.
Absolutely.
So now that I have my full-time job, I feel like I can take time to focus on other projects and fund those other projects.
Yeah.
Make them what I really want them to be.
Can you share it or it's like personal project?
It's just like silly like YouTube video stuff.
Oh, okay.
I've had a lot of different kinds of like everything from games to like beauty, makeup.
Okay.
But I think I could really do like all of them with different
Mhm.
channels. It's again just having to find a good editor, someone who understands the type of editing that I want, because it takes me forever to edit a video, but I really want to keep that style. So, and I have a friend who knows how to edit. He's pretty good. He has a good setup. So I'm thinking of working with him on it. Because if if all I have to do is film and I can send it to him and say I need this edited by then, that would be a lot easier for me.
Yeah, absolutely. I still editing by myself.
Yes, and it makes you really good at editing.
But it just
learning.
takes a lot.
It does. It takes a lot of time, but if you do it like everyone says, if you keep doing it, it becomes faster and faster and faster.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, it's like question about like who gonna pay for this.
Exactly.
With a sponsor.
But everything, like with all those major, it's when you read about major streamers and all the people that you know, they all started doing everything by themselves.
Yeah, absolutely. But
now they have a
most
team.
teenagers.
Yeah, some, not all. Some of them were adults when they started. You're so young. You're 21.
I know.
You're basically a teenager.
Okay. In my country, no. You're already like an adult that should have like 2 or 3 kids. So no.
Well, not
Just
here.
different culture. Yeah.
Yes, different culture for sure.
Yeah, and when I
Oh, should I put in?
no.
Okay.
Just understand. When I'm telling my clients that I'm 21, they're like, "Oh my God, you're just a baby."
Yes.
No.
Yes, you are. You are.
Yeah.
Because what? That's only maybe, like, you don't become more independent until you're about 16 or so.
Yeah.
So you've only had like 5 years of being a real person.
Yeah.
If you think about it that way.
Yeah. And I like this more. I just don't feel it because I wasn't raised in this like culture.
But I think it's good that you are raised in a culture in which you are taught the skills to be an adult earlier. Because like here you are, you're renting your own studio space, you're working, you know what you want, you're very focused, you have that kind of attitude. And that's all of the attributes that are necessary for you to succeed financially.
I know.
And most people here don't have that at 21.
I know. When I came like to school here, oh my God, I was so shocked. Like they are just acting like a small kids, which they are, but I just don't feel it like this way the same like they are.
Do you think the education system in Russia is better?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. I would like honestly I feel myself like so stupid here since I'm on their lessons. Because I just feel like my brain starts to be like dry every time because what I get taught here like in 12th grade or 11th grade we get this like in 8th or 7th grade. So I just sit there and just repeating the material from the middle school.
Yes. What classes are you taking?
So I was here in 10, 11, and 12 classes.
Oh, okay.
But it was COVID time, so it's still. So I came here in 2019.
Okay.
And in November.
So you finished high school here?
Yeah. I was in 10th grade, like in the
sophomore year.
Yeah. And then COVID started in February. And it was COVID for like 2 years. So actually I did like back to school in just 12th grade. So I just did it at home for 2
the
years.
entire time. And did you know any English before you came, or did you learn all here?
No, I didn't know at all. I didn't know at all because when I was in Russia, I always thought like I would never learn English because I would like forever live in the Russia and in my city, so I needed the English. And then when I was getting older and older, I started to realize all this political stuff. And my parents also like told me like, hey Diana, this is happens and blah blah blah. But I still didn't learn English. So yeah, I came here with like 2 words. English probably, yeah.
How long would you say it took you to really feel comfortable?
I'm still
But you can have a conversation. I would say you're conversational.
okay, probably it's happened because I'm working in a class because
Right.
in the school I sit in back in the class on the last table. Like I don't speak with anyone. I found a lot of like Russian speaking people there, so I don't have to speak on English. All my friends were like Russian or Ukrainian and blah blah blah. So yeah, probably just here when I started working with the clients.
So how were you able to complete school if you weren't able to speak English? How did you translate all of the classes?
So I can translate and get so many things. I just don't feel like I can speak. So you can translate in your head and you will understand it. Like the conversation over here is people, but you will not able to speak.
So you could understand what the teacher was teaching.
Yeah. And I feel so many people have this issue. They're just afraid to speak, afraid to make some mistakes. Like, yeah.
New York is good though because there are so many people from different places and
That's
there's
why
some
my parents
neighborhoods.
chose this. Yeah.
Yes. In your neighborhood, are there many Russian people?
Oh,
Inside
actually,
Island?
yes.
Yes.
Actually, yes. It's not like Brighton Beach, but still, there's a lot of Russian there.
Yeah, that's much more comfortable for people.
Yeah, it's comfortable, but still, like, it's just delays your progress in
That's
learning
true.
English.
That's true.
Because you will find really good people who speak your language and you will not learn the English. Because why you need this? You have everything on your language.
And your parents speak English? No.
No.
But they knew it was important for you to learn.
Yeah.
Yes.
My mom, she's like crying, but dad, no, it's not.
It's harder the older you get.
Yeah, I understand them. I'm not blaming them. It's still so like grateful for this future that they gave me.
Yes. Is there conflict in your town, war, where you?
No, it's really far from this side of Russia.
Okay.
It's more near like, to the Korea, to the China, and Japan.
Did you ever visit to China, Japan?
Yeah, I've been in Asia multiple times.
Do you have a favorite place? I still haven't visited Asia, so I really want to.
So I've been in China, like, I didn't say it's favorite, but just, like, I just love to travel, like, I don't preferences, like, if someone took me to every, like, place on the earth, so okay, let's go
Just go.
there.
I'm the same way. I am the same way. I just go. Keep an open mind.
Absolutely. I'm gonna stop in a moment, just.
Do you have any travel plans?
Probably Miami.
Okay.
But I'm not sure because it's gonna be super hot in the summer, so probably I will wait until fall. Because it should be extremely hot there.
Yes. I have a friend who lives in Phoenix, Arizona, and I want to visit there, but it gets so hot. Like right now, it's already 90 degrees. And like in the mornings before the sun comes up, it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Like he'll get up early. He went for a hike the other
Like
day.
5 a.m.
Yes, and it's 70 degrees, and then by afternoon, 92 degrees, 20 degrees hotter because the sun came out. And there's no cover. There's no, like here you have, you know, buildings, and there's some places where there's trees, and there it's just flat and like so much sky, no tall buildings, nothing to shade you from the sun. Oof. Yeah, and I do not like the heat like that.
Yeah. You put them on. You can put all 5. Is it not hot for you?
Mm-mm. This time because they didn't break and I didn't peel them off, so they're stronger.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think every 4 or 5 weeks is good.
Yeah. Yep. Mhm. For test one. Yeah.
Bad cramp.
I'm sorry.
Cramp.
Oh. Do you want to stand or? You can take off the. Just be careful that I touch the nail.
Okay. I like pulled my leg back and it like,
Oh.
you know, and it seizes up. It like tightens up.
Yeah, it's better.
Yeah.
You like it?
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Gorgeous. I love this color.
Yeah,
It's sort of similar to the one you have on.
no. Oh, it's like a top coat. It's just a little bit different. Yeah. It's given the same.
That's a pretty top coat.
Mm-hmm. And it's more like a whitish.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm glad I kept them long and not square. I think it's better on my this shape.
Yeah, next time it's gonna be like longer.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully it's between our points. Almond shape. All 5. You know, just put both hands in the lamp like this to make sure everything's straight.